Welcome, folks, to Retro Gaming with Drakeotic, and today, hold on, I'm gonna shut the door for a minute here. All right. All right. Today we are going back in time. Oh, shoot! At this point, probably 26 years ago. Let's see. Guess I should have had this pulled up ahead of time. 2004, PlayStation 2, and yeah. So about 22 years ago, I played this when it first came out. Champions of Norrath. Now, if you don't know what Norrath is, it's the land of EverQuest. Okay. I used to play a shit ton of EverQuest in high school. Basically, it took a lot of my life. That was the time to play MMOs, and I haven't really played much MMOs in a long time. I just don't find myself getting sucked into them anymore. That cat really went out of the room. Hold on, I got a cat that wants out of the bedroom. Or the Pat Cave here. Alright. Anyways. So Champions of Norrath is falls in line. We're gonna start a new game. Normal, one player, adventurous. It follows not like necessarily Diablo. It is a hack and slash style game. So it is a hack and slash RPG. I guess you could say very similar to Diablo-esque, but I look at it more as like Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, Dark Alliance 2, Champions of Norrath, Return to Arms.
Orcs and goblins, once more enemies, have now become allies and attacked our beloved home in Fadewar.
There's some on
Even as we
PSP.
speak, they move through Feydark Forest unopposed. They have pillaged our home, Kelethin, and put our loved ones to the sword.
Different ones like Dungeon Siege.
Upon the land.
I mean, even Marvel Ultimate Alliance would be like that hack and slash-esque game.
If Feydark falls, then so falls Fadewar.
Bear with me, I'm looking
and
for
then these beasts will have all of
one
Norrath by the
particular
throat.
that's
This is not
stumped
a
my
battle
mind
we are
as this
fighting.
is going where
It is a war.
we're in war
And
with
it is
orcs, we
one
gotta kill them,
we
blah blah
must
blah
win.
blah, yada 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 yada. I know. Okay.
Many brave fighters have
Once this
fallen,
loads up,
and
I'll
many
tell you the other
more
one
are
I'm thinking, because I've been
dying in
playing
the
on my
forests below.
Retro
To
Pocket
win
Flip.
this war,
It can
need
do
more than soldiers
some
with a will to
PS2
fight.
games, not much. I tried
need heroes,
playing this
men
on my
and women
Retro
of
Pocket
strength
Flip, and
and
it just
bravery,
flips
who can
out.
turn aside this tide of hate that
Little joke
threatens our
there.
kingdom and all of
I am thinking about
Norrath.
upgrading my Flip to the Flip 2.
Who amongst you will
We'll
take
see.
up the sword?
I've got an event
the
coming
staff,
up
the
where
hammer,
I can hopefully
and
earn some more
drive
money
this scourge
towards
from
my
our
channel.
land. If there be
Proceeds
any
will
who
go
would lay
towards the
down
channel.
their
By the
life
time this
for the
video
glory of
posts, the event will
Fadewar,
probably
for the
already
defense of
happen, or
Norrath,
maybe just happened. I don't know when I'm
then
posting this
speak
yet.
now.
Why aren't you working? There we go. Untold Legends. That's the one I'm thinking of, and that's also made by this. I think the same people as this. Untold Legends is a PSP version similar to these. It's not in the EverQuest realm, but it's that hack and slash genre. I'm gonna go play the cleric. I'll be honest, I've already jumped into this today just to make sure everything worked. I did throw a filter on because the text was all like blurry, but then once you had a TV filter, guess what? Because games back in the day were made for CRT TVs, not made for high definition televisions. Let me turn that down. Alright, I'm going to throw this up a bit. Let's throw that up a bit. 30. Let's go 22. 30, bump that up. And then throw one more. We are breaking out. So, like I said, I played a ton of EverQuest. Let's get in here and then I'll talk more about it. Alright, he's gonna chat some more. Alright, fine champion, go on to the world and do your job and do the best you can. They're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring me down. Loading, please wait. Loading, please wait. Oh, one thing I remember of EverQuest. Before fast travel, I think, before the realms.
The power of Tunari. I shall see this land.
The power of
renewed.
Punani, is that what he just said? Dang. That's some power. You gotta bash everything in these games. You just got to. It's like a Lego game. You gotta smash it all and get the bricks. But here you gotta just smash all the shit. Yeah, well, I was gonna say, one thing in EverQuest I remember traveling was the boat between islands. And a lot of people, like older EverQuest players that maybe came in after, I want to say, the fast traveling. Like, what are you talking about? So basically, to get between the two islands, you had to hop on a boat.
Master of the Wood Elves. No one is permitted to use the lift until every
You can't go down until all the blah 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 are gone. All right. Well, I got you. I'll do your job for you, buddy. It's okay. Pick that up. Smash. Ooh, 1 coin. We're gonna talk to this guy coming up. Anyways, the boats. So with the boats, I played multiple different characters.
You're off to slay the raiders,
my main
are you?
character was a dark
Well,
elf.
my hat's off to you.
Shadow Knight? What's
I
that?
gave up the
That's what pops in
adventuring
my
life
head. I think
centuries
that's
ago to open this shop.
right.
Tunari willing,
And
we'll
his
get
name
back
was
to normal
Crayowet,
before too long.
which is
You
like
never
my
know what might
Xbox
come in
handle.
handy during a battle.
Hold on. Let's buy some potions, man. Potions expensive. Alright, anyway. We got some potions. Alright. Bash this shit, make some money back. And the Dark Elves are not favored in a lot of areas, especially when traveling boats. So you basically, when you hopped on the boat from your island that you continent that you were from on the Dark Elves, and I'll be honest, it's been well over 26 years, 20 years since I've played. Well over the time since I've played, so I don't remember all of it. We're gonna go ahead and save. You know, I'm just gonna override the game I had. I didn't get very far. And so you had to get on the boat, and as a dark elf, you know, in the boat, you had to wait for the boat. The boat wasn't an instant thing. You had one boat or two boats. I think it was two boats, maybe they had a couple boats. But they went and as one was going over, one was coming back. And you had to wait. You had to sit and wait for the boat. I'm not that way, I guess. I'm not this way. See, the cleric has magic. Boop. He just, you know, comes out of him. She said. But you had to wait for the boat. Like you needed to get somewhere, you're waiting. You gotta make sure you had the time. So that's why I don't play MMOs anymore, because I don't have the time for that. Now there is classic. I saw EverQuest Classic. I'm gonna play that. I might Might try that. Anyways, the boats. So with the boats, basically what you needed to do was wait for the boat to show up. I'd get on the boat and I'd instantly get to like the highest or the deepest part of the boat I can get inside. And just wait. When you got to the middle part, so there's a middle part. You're traveling on the boat, it takes a bit. So when you get on the boat and as the boat's going, you'll end up in this little like medium area between an island. Well, as a dark elf, they did not like so what I had to do, if I got spotted, which happened more times than I would like to admit, I had to jump off the boat and run around until the boat started to go. And then I had to get back on that boat. So you had to get up onto the dock and jump onto that boat before that boat pulled out. Which was tough. If you missed it, you're screwed. Just, yeah, you're either running around trying to get away for the next boat to come, and one's going one way, one's going the other. And you're waiting a bit. Or maybe it was just one boat, I don't remember. Anyways, it was a pain to go from one island to one continent to the other, and then fast travel came where the portals showed up and made it easy. It's been forever. But in that aspect, EverQuest was so huge at the time. You know, it was before WoW came out. Right around the time, but yeah, it was. I want to say some of the bigger MMOs at the time. You had EverQuest. Ultima Online was one of my first MMO. Actually, it was my first one. So here we go. MMOs. The late 90s and then into early 2000s. So you had Ultimate Online. That was my first MMO. I played on a private server. It was nice back then because you could get private servers. You didn't have to pay the subscription fee. Everybody. And I actually became a DM or GM of that as well. GM basically it was a small community, so everybody know each other, even in the game, not in real life, but messaging and stuff like that. Nothing like a teen talking to 40-year-olds. So, time that's like talking to 40-year-old strangers on the internet. Yeah, or all not Ultima Online. But yeah, and I still have some of them on Facebook. Not really popular, but they're on there. The goblins are dead. You may use the elevator. Which way do I go? I'll get there. Let's see. There was. Alright, we had Meridian 59. I don't remember that. first 3D graphical MMO, huh? Tibia, don't know that one. Nexus, I remember hearing Nexus. Ashman's Call, that's been around for a long time. I don't think that's around anymore, actually. EverQuest is around. EverQuest still releases expansion. But then in early 2000s, that's when things just took off. And World of Warcraft, of course, is one of them. Came out in 2004. But before that, though, yeah, Dark Age of Camelot, I remember that being popular. Anarchy Online, RuneScape, Phantasy Star Online. Maple Story was huge. EVE Online is still a thing. Star Wars Galaxies, I think it's still around on that one. Or now it's not Star Wars Galaxies, is what Knights of the Old Republic is what it is now. Lineage. Lineage was one I played a ton of. I played Lineage 2. Ton of Lineage 2. And that one was out of a Korean-based game, I think. We're gonna upgrade. See what I have here for weapons. It's 8 to 13. Let me go ahead and select that. I'm gonna sell off. We're gonna put that. Put that. What do we got here? 7. 3. I'm gonna wear that. 8. 8. Yeah, that's alright. I'll keep the helmet on because I am a cleric. I'm a battle mage basically. I'm gonna sell these off. I don't need those. I'm gonna buy. Gonna buy some more. Yeah, screw that up. Alright, anyways. What was I talking about? I already forgot. Lineage 2. Lineage 2 was good. I did play a lot of Lineage 2, and I like the expansion. Guild Wars was another one I played a ton of. I had Guild Wars and all the expansions. I might even still have those PC boxes if I haven't gotten rid of them. Guild Wars 2 had that. And those were great. Actually, I got videos of Guild Wars guild battles on my site. If you go all the way, if you click on videos and go all the way back to the beginning of time on my videos, you'll see I've got Guild War battles on there. I think it's Guild Wars. If not, it's Lineage, but I'm pretty sure it's Guild Wars. Battles. Because I would do, we would do guild battles. Unless that's Lineage. Oh, you know, I'm gonna have to look. It's been so long. So long. And I had, like, I think the Bodies Hit the Floor song with it. Halt! You can't go through here. Because I said so. Damn it.
Through Faydark Forest. And maybe you haven't heard, but we're fighting orcs today.
Your words are wasted on this one, Eodane. It's but another fool who thinks to be a hero.
I have like so many videos in my...
When will Ithgorius stop sending them to us? They don't come prepared, they don't follow orders, and they don't bathe. They're more trouble
Yeah,
than
they
they're
don't
worth.
bathe. What the
Mark my
hell?
words. We'll end up burying this one right next to the others.
With your charm, Havnor?
Ooh,
It's little wonder we
cancer.
don't get more recruits from Faydark's champions. You'll have to excuse my friend, but he does have a
Boardwalk
point.
Festival.
If you're here to do battle with the orcs or
Yeah,
goblins,
it has to be
you'll
Guild
need to
Wars.
better
I have a
equip
couple of them
yourself.
in here.
Equip with what? We haven't got any
Guild Wars.
extra
Yeah, okay, I've got
provisions.
Guild War
The
videos
goblins took everything
19
they could
years
lay their
ago
hands on.
on my
You might as
channel,
well go
so
home.
that
The
is
Heartwood Master would
that
not
is
be
something I got.
pleased to hear his warrior welcomed with such work.
Blah blah blah. Let's go. All right. So he ain't gonna let us go across until we take care of their problem for them. Because obviously they can't do it themselves. Let's just be real here, okay? Because if they could do it themselves, I wouldn't be here. No, I have to be the champion. The best around, because nothing's ever gonna bring them down. I do have a 3D print going. I gotta check real quick where I'm at on that, because I'm gonna have to change the filament over. Nope, you can zoom in, by the way. So yeah, I mean, so when these games came out, they were popular. EverQuest was still going. Yep, blah 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 blah. I get it. Get back where I need to. Ooh, my camera's not working. And it was a lot. There's a lot of games like this, like I said, and I played this when it came out. But what I really played the most was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance and Dark Alliance 2. I loved those games, and they come out with other games like this, like that's like Diablo-esque. You know, you play a crap ton of Diablo, and it's just hack and slash. It's just kind of like a way to just turn off your brain and just have mindless fun. You know, sometimes you need that. You know, sometimes you just need that mindless bashing. So the idea is you gotta pay attention to your health, but you can kind of shut things off. And whoa, 7-Eleven, 8-13, 9. Well, yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go ahead and level up. All my strength, intelligence, and stamina. Endurance requires level 5, level 8, level 5. Let's go ahead and bump that up. So I'm a cleric, so I do need to use I need to pay attention to my
Need more mana.
I need more mana. Oh, that's a bomb. Did not notice that. Alright, what do we got here? We're gonna enter a cave. Why not? Let's do it. You know, EverQuest spawned a lot of cool things. A lot of them was music. I see like the rats running around.
Are the unholy.
And you could probably still find it, but there were EverQuest, I feel, and people may have been doing it before that, but this was also at the beginning of time of internet, where internet was starting to boom. People were starting to get more internet in their homes, and YouTube is starting to become a thing. Videos. And music. So people would make songs about EverQuest, and it's like, I'm a rat killer, yeah, because when you do the first 10 levels of your character, you're killing rats. You're killing rats, going around, and you're rat bashing forever to level up. Dang, that had some oomph to it. That even pushed my character back that far. There's a train to the zone. Because in EverQuest you had zones. You're basically instances in a way. Not really instances. Just zones, you know. Like basically it's how they could level off an area. You load into it so you're in your own little zone. So there's what you do is if you had to get out of the zone and you have a lot of monsters chasing you, it's called train to the zone. So basically as you're running to the entrance to that zone and you have a mob of monsters behind you, you're running all those monsters behind you to that zone. And then what happens is they will follow you. And once you exit that zone, guess what? Whoever's around, they're gonna attack. It could be one person, multiple people. People will start running, and you'll see people spam train to the zone. You know, it's a thing. It's not just I need to check it. Anyways, I'm gonna pause for a second, and then I'll tell you a funny story. Ooh, can I not? Oh, okay, I'm like, wait, can I not? All right. I was gonna tell a funny story, and I don't remember what it was. I had to pause and come back. Shoot, what was that about? Tell you a funny story. We were talking about... Hold on a second. Hold up. Let me pause this so I don't get it. Oh, trains to the zone. Alright. I remember now. So, basically, when you get higher level, you know, on EverQuest, monsters don't attack you. If you're way high up, they don't come after you. And what me and a buddy would do is we would we go to the starter zone, to the first area. There's a bunch of like an orc camp, and that's like the first major area that people go to, you know. Oh, I can smash walls. Nice. Saw it on the map, and I'm like, I gotta be able to get through here somehow. So what we would do is we'd go to the boss. We'd make our way up on this top of this I don't know, tower or whatever. I don't know what it was. Some building. We'd make our way up on the top. And you could see the boss of the zone through the window. And basically, we just shoot like an arrow or something at the boss of the zone. And he wouldn't aggro on you because you're not near him. A lot of times there were players around the area going towards him. So basically what you do is you just aggro him, and he would run through the zone, and then all of a sudden he would start aggroing on the first person that would be near him. And sometimes hilarity would happen because it would cause a massive train to the zone. And then we would rush to the big entrance of the zone and just sit up and wait and watch. Because why not? You know, it's just fun. Fun to do. Fun times. I remember making my way to a high-end area once. Stop running, you bitch. Stop. As a low-level character. When you died, by the way, you had to go get your shit. It wasn't just spawn and boom, there it is. No, your body stayed on the ground. And you had to get back to your body. I don't have health potions. Sheesh. Oh no. Oof. Now I wonder if I go back to that spot. Hey, look at that, right in front of...
Ah, you're back.
Ah, you're back. I see that you have returned, Mr. Bond. Okay, we're gonna sell. Ooh, let's back up. Let's see what I have. Oh, we need that. Need that. Oh, we want that. Magic resistance, yes, please. Need that. Yeah, we'll do it that way. That matches there. Alright, I'm satisfied with that. Now let's go back in here.
Ah, you're back.
So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into EverQuest Classic. I really don't know if I should get into it. And that's if they still charge. They still charge, you know, the monthly fees for online, I think. Unless it's free now. Is it free now? I don't know if it's free now or not. Ooh. Does it take me back to where I came from? If not, I just wasted a gate scroll. It does. Nice. Alright. I don't know. I got a lot of games. Oh shit. Well, that sucked. Did I just lose all my stuff? So yeah, maybe I'll go back and take a look at EverQuest Classic. Just for, I don't know if they still charge a monthly fee or whatnot. If they do that, something on the map up there. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I just don't have the time or the... Oh. Perfect. I mean, I play games all the time. I have time to play games, but what I'm saying is I don't have time to put it into like an MMO. Something like this, I can pick up and drop down, you know. Play for a day, have some fun, reminisce like we're doing, and then move on, you know. It's gonna be a busy gaming month coming up here soon anyways. By the time of my recording, next week I got 2 games coming out that I'm looking forward to. I've got one pre-order, the other one I can't pre-order, so I'm just gonna pick it up when it comes out. And that would be Jay and Silent Bob, Batman Chronic Blunt Punch. I'm looking forward to that for a while. It's a beat 'em up game with Jay and Silent Bob playing their iconic characters, Bluntman and Chronic. So basically, that will be entertaining to get my hands on and play. I think everywhere I could go in this. So I've been looking forward to that. I've been following that one on Twitter, or X, I guess. What they call it now. What the cool kids call it. I've been following it on X for years on Twitter. And so I've been following that development. It's been fun watching that grow. So I am interested in playing that. I didn't back it when it went to, I think it went to a Kickstarter, but alright, no one responds. Okay, good to know. That Untold Legends character. Another one is a set of vampire dungeons or vampire survivors, is vampire crawlers. That's a dungeon crawler adventure with the vampire survivors style. So I played the demo for that one. That was really good, by the way. I got hooked right away, so I'm like, oh, I can't wait till
I need more mana.
So I'll be playing that. I think next month, May, I'm going to, like I said, I don't know when, I didn't want to do this. Like I said, I don't know when this video will post, to be all honest with you. So in May I'm going to play Yakuza Like a Dragon, or not Like a Dragon, Yakuza Kiwami 2. The Switch 2 version. I played 0 when it came out last year. The director cut. There's another dungeon back here I didn't go to. Played 1. Kiwami. And then now I want to play Kiwami 2. So, Kiwami 3 is out already on Switch 2. And I just didn't get it right away. It's like, no, I'm gonna wait. At what level am I? I don't even know what level 4 possibly. Let's continue on with that. Ooh, a block. I got a block? So yeah, I've got a lot going on coming up here. Gaming. James Bond for the Switch 2 was delayed till summer. I'm still doing my road to First Light. I slowed down watching the movies. I mean, it's just time-wise for a lot of movies. I only get like a day, maybe 2. A week where I can actually sit down and watch a movie, and you know, a 2-hour movie takes 3 hours to watch anymore. But yeah, shoot. Run.
I need more mana.
Mr. Colorful Man. Alright, I am going to, though, probably stop here in a little bit. I do have another video to record. I don't want to put myself into a position where I'm going to log back in. You know. I think this might be a good spot right here. Alright, I'm going to end here. These games are great, and I'll probably come back with another continuation here. I love these types of games. They're just, like I said, mindless fun. And it's just, you can shut your brain off, you can just sit back and you can just bash your way through, you know, there's not... Yeah, it's an epic adventure you're going on. But then again, sometimes it's fun to just smash your way through hordes of... It's not like Diablo hordes, you know, but it's enough. You know, you're dungeon crawling, basically, and that's what I like about these games. So if you like what you see, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Until next time, peace.